everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and we are still getting through the new luxury makeup that I picked up during my haul, which was, I don't even know how long ago. There are still products that I have not shown you. I'm working my way through them. I guess I could just do like video of all new things, but I also want to try to like incorporate old things, and I've been trying to do some new stuff with shorts. Maybe you saw my shorts video with the Chanel blooms, and I did a Reels for Instagram, which I'm obviously too old for that platform. But anyway, long story short basically is that I'm still working my way through new stuff. So today is going to be also all new stuff. So you get to see things from Suqqu Lys, I think it's Lys, L-Y-S. I've got something from Becca that I've never tried before, so it's not new to the market, but new to me. The Suqqu Eyeshadow Quad in 05, which turns out I've never shown you. Don't know how that's possible, but it's true. Yeah, so there's a couple other things as well. So let's just go ahead and dive in. Let me pull my hair back. I have my eyebrows on, Gucci pencil, and I have the Merit brow pomade on top of them. And I find I really like the Merit brow pomade on top of another product. I don't think it's great by itself. That's just my personal opinion because my brows aren't thick enough. I don't have enough brow. I think if you had more brow, it would probably be great. I used to have a lot of brows, not anymore. I plucked them all off or tweezed them all off back in the 90s. But anyway, so I like the Merit brow product. I just don't think there's not enough product in there for someone who has like sparser brows. But when I do my brows and then put it over it, it's actually really good. I actually love a lot of the Merit products. If you saw that video, the foundation stick or the foundation concealer stick is amazing. Seriously. Like, it might even be a little too early to say. It might be my favorite product of 2021. I absolutely love it. So there will be follow-up videos coming up, mini reviews and updates. But again, I've been trying to get through all the new stuff in order to do those. So we're working on it. We're working on it. Also, this video I think will go up in April. No, I don't know. When will this go up? This probably will go up in April. And if it's not April, it'll be like really the end of March. So just so you guys know, I know at least at some point when this goes up, my giveaway for the Dyson hairdryer will be ongoing because I'm going to give everybody a long period of time. It's going to run until April 15th. To win the Dyson hairdryer, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel and my Instagram channel, and there will be a couple of other details. Again, US and Canada, sorry guys, but for now. And it is the Dyson hairdryer. So there'll be a video at the end of March showing you how I do my hair. I think you're all gonna be very disappointed because it's really not that complex, but you'll get to see it. Okay, so today for foundation, we are using the Suqqu Glow Powder Foundation. This is in 210, that's the shade. I'm just looking to see 12-month shelf life, 0.35 ounces, so it's 10 grams. I don't know if there's an SPF on this. So the packaging that it comes in, this is a powder foundation. There's I'll put a picture above. There's powder and then there's a sponge. The packaging, the compact, is sold out. I couldn't get it. But I was able to get the actual refill. So I have the refill, I don't have the sponge, and I don't have the, you know, the compact it comes in. But I thought you guys, and I can't really say it because it kind of blends into my skin. But I still wanted to try out the foundation. So let's go ahead and use just a regular sponge. It's clean, it's just stained. And we'll try it out. I don't usually use powder foundations because I have very dry skin. For any of those of you who are new, I have very dry skin. For those of you who have watched me for a while, you've probably heard that so many times that you're like, yeah, Jen, we know. But my skin is exceedingly dry, and I think more importantly, my skin is exceedingly sensitive. Anytime you do anything to my skin, it gets red. Like it's just what it does. It gets red when I do yoga. It gets red. It gets red when, you know, I think about it. Like it's just red. And it usually subsides pretty quickly, but you know, I have to be really careful with a lot of products because I haven't really been able to figure out in my almost 49 years what it is exactly that I have problems with. I know I'm allergic to a lot of things, practically everything, but I don't know, like, you know, I know like acids and stuff are a problem, but then I've used certain acids where it's fine. So, you know, it's hard for me to tell. So I kind of just do this and like I try things out. Usually when I'm trying something new, skincare, I will like just try it out on a part of my face. I don't do my whole face. Foundation or makeup, I'm usually not as worried about because it's makeup and it's not supposed to have skincare, you know. Even stuff that says it has skincare, it's not really. Okay, so first of all, that looks very nice and very natural. It feels nice. It doesn't look powdery. The skin shade. Yeah, it's been a long day. The shade looks great. I think, you know, the sponge that they probably will supply, I'm sure will be more fitted to the application of the makeup, but again, I don't have the sponge right now. I actually used to use Chanel's powder foundation, which they still have, but the formula's changed. We won't get into the whole formulation changing thing because that caused a big brouhaha about the blushes. But anyway, I used to use their powder foundation actually forever ago. Law school? Yeah, I guess when I was in law school. And I liked it because it didn't feel that drying. Maybe I was oilier then, which is entirely possible. I was younger. And it didn't feel that drying. It felt, you know, pretty comfortable on my skin. And yeah, I actually liked the way the Chanel powder foundation worked. I stay away from powder foundations now, just again, because it's just, they generally don't work. But this said Suqqu Glow Powder, and I really liked all the Suqqu products, and I love the Suqqu Cream Foundation, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. So far, it looks very nice. I mean, it's the right color, it's the right shade, feels nice. Doesn't feel drying. I certainly don't need powder over it. Okay, we'll see how it, you know, blends. Okay, so the Liss, is it Liss? I think it's Liss. Which I was really excited to try, and every time I tried to order it from Sephora, it was sold out, which is great. Congratulations, but I couldn't try it. So finally some products came back in stock and I jumped on them. And so I bought the blush in Confident. Love the names. It's a satin matte cream blush in Confident. I know you guys have seen this brand. It's been, you know, very popular. 18-month shelf life, PETA approved. Comes in this type of packaging. I'll swatch it on my hand for you. The Confident shade looked right up my alley. It's kind of like a terracotta rosewood. No, that sounds odd, but it has like a mix. It has a little bit of brown in it. So I really liked that. So I was very excited to try that out. And then I have the bronzer in Motivate, which is the light bronzer. I will say the bronzer looks, I mean, I tried it. It looks a little warm for me, but it's not like I won't wear a warm bronzer. I mean, I do wear warm bronzers all the time. So we'll try it out. So let's use my new brush. So I bought a lot of brushes at Rephr. Rephr had, I think I mentioned it I didn't post anything about it because so many people did, but Rephr had a sale on its core set of eye brushes, and then their, which one is this? This is number, I always forget which one this is. Number 4 brush, which is like an angled highlighter brush, and they had new eye sets. And so I bought a whole bunch of Rephr brushes. Rephr has really good brushes. I like their brushes. They're really good. They're very reasonably priced, and these were on like super sale basically. I don't know if that's still going. And this is the 22 brush, which is a bronzer brush. Now, I have been on the hunt to try to find something to replace, or eventually replace, the Tom Ford, this is the 05 bronzer brush. This is the brush that is natural bristles and doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore because the bristles are now synthetic. All the Tom Fords are. So I thought this was close. Now again, this has bloomed over time. So this might be a similar kind of brush. Again, I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works, and I'll give you updates. I have a lot of brushes actually right now that I need to try, but I thought, you know what? Let's try it. Okay, this is very powdery. Yeah, I have some great brushes. The Chikuhodo brushes, I have some Kyoto brushes that I like, Sonia G, but I haven't been able to find anything that's been able to replace that particular brush, that Tom Ford brush. The shape and size of it is just kind of unusual, which is why I think so many people liked it, and have been on the hunt to find something to replace it. I've actually seen numerous posts about replacing that particular brush because it's hard to find. I do have other brushes that I think are similar, but they're never quite as, they're not quite the right size. I am currently looking for the KZ brushes, the big ones, to come back in stock if they ever do. I love the KZ brushes. These are the ones that basically may be discontinued by Chikuhodo, and I have a lot of them. I have 4 through 8, right? Well, I have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I don't have 5, and I don't have 1, 2, and I don't have 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 are like the bigger brushes that I missed out on and didn't jump on when they were available. So anyway, long story short, I do have this and I'm trying it out, and I will let you know what I think. Okay, so I think that looks nice. I think that looks actually very pretty for pale skin. It went on really nicely. It blended well. It doesn't look like it's not in lines or anything. And it's good for my skin tone. So that was the light shade, and I think that worked out well. It is warm toned, so if you're looking for a cool bronzer, it's not that, but I do think it looks really nice. So let's go ahead and do the blush. I'm gonna use my fingers because I like to use my fingers with a cream blush. Sorry, Kelly from Keep Beauty Real. Kelly, if you haven't watched Kelly's channel, you should. She's got a great channel, but she does not like to use her fingers, which, I actually do get. I understand why a lot of people would not want to use their fingers. I maybe because my skin is dry. I think a lot of people who have oilier skin or maybe acne prone skin have over the years developed an aversion to touching their skin. And I get it. My skin has been so dry my whole life. I really have never had acne. I mean, I've had acne, but like a pimple or something, not real acne. And I think, so I don't mind touching my skin. Also, I just think the warmth of my skin helps meld things in a little bit better. So that is a beautiful shade. It's very pretty. Went over the powder perfectly. I think it looks great. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. Again, placement issues. I'm putting it a little bit higher. You could also put it on the apples of your cheek. You could put, you can even use blush as a contour if it works for you. All of it is really preference. It does change the way your face looks and the shape of your face. And I'm sure you've seen Instagram reels or whatever they are, TikTok, I don't know, about like how you should put it here and not here. And you know, again, it's preference, it's style, it's your face shape, your bone structure. There's a lot that goes into it. And if you like a style or you like a particular look that was, say, popular 10 years ago or 6 months ago, and you like it and you want to keep to it, then do that. Don't let anybody tell you that this is the new way of doing things and therefore your way is wrong. Your way is your way. It's your face. You do what you like. But if you ever want suggestions about how to maybe change the way your face looks, or you're looking for a different look, you know, let me know, because that's a different thing. So Becca, as we know, or I think most of us know, they are closing their doors in September. And I am an idiot and have never tried their products, which is terrible. I had heard about Becca and I just, I never tried them. So I decided to pick up a few things. I have like 1 or 2 things. I don't think I've tried any of them yet. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Rose Quartz. It just looks really pretty. It's a creamy luminizing powder that veils skin in a soft pearlized glow with a lustrous velvet finish. So I'm going to use it as more of a illuminator. I'll show you the compact in a minute. You guys may be very familiar with this. Can't really see it on my hand. It's there though, I swear. Looks like this. I think it's really pretty. And again, this is in rose quartz. So we're going to use the new Rephr brush, 04. That's what it looks like. It's a little stiff little brush. But I just thought we could use it as more of a like focused highlight here. So we'll just go in lightly. Oh, that's really pretty. And very blingy. Like that didn't take a lot. Now this is a pretty stiff brush, so it deposits product really easily, but wow. Okay. Blend that in a little bit. I'll use my buffer to blend it as well. Wow, that's nice. Of course, I'm probably going to discover now that I love all the Becca products and they'll be gone, which will just kill me. Maybe I'll pick up a few more of this is just the Face One brush. Maybe I'll pick up some of the luminizers in other shades. If you guys have any suggestions about what I should pick up, let me know before they... Oh, that's really nice, actually. I do like a pink highlighter or like a peach highlighter more than I like a gold or yellow. Again, skin tone, undertones, that kind of thing. So that looks really pretty. That's very nice. I know this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be like, oh, I love Becca. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, Jen, that's great. They've been discontinued. You did not pay attention. There's so many brands, guys. You know, it's just, I can't try everything. All right, so let's get to the Suqqu Eye. This is, again, 05. I don't know exactly how I've gone this long without trying it for you guys, but I have. I apologize. The 101 is probably my favorite. That's the one that was like the special edition. It just had a unique, the grays and that orange in it. I'll link it. I'll try to remember to link it. It was just, it's a really pretty palette. I like Suqqu in general. I think their color stories are interesting. Their formulas seem good for mature skin, like myself. And someone recommended, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was, when I was trying to come up with a better word for shadows that are lighter and a little bit simpler instead of using basic, to say a soft look, which I love. So thank you to whoever said that. And please in the comments tell me who you were again, because I have forgotten. And I have forgotten because today, today was one of those days. Today, my little puppy Harper, Harper's the one who is technically the youngest, and is blind and has all kinds of health problems. They all have all kinds of health problems, but his little paw would not stop bleeding, and so we had to take him in, and he had to have a toenail removed, which you wouldn't think was a big deal, but then they accidentally did the wrong procedure on him. It's a long story, and I basically yelled at the vet people because I thought they had harmed my dog. We have him back, but it's just been a very long day and I've had no sleep. So sorry if I just forget things. So let's go into this shade. Let's do like the deepest shade first and put that in the, no, let's go the second, I'll show you, there should be a little square that shows up, but it's more of the grayish. Yeah, so I mean, what basically happened is they told me to come get him, and I went to go get him, and I waited an hour, and then I finally was like, look, you know, I've been here an hour, nothing's happened, is he okay, can I, you know, should I go home, what? And they're like, oh yeah, they haven't done the discharge paperwork, why don't you just go home and come back? I'm lucky to live very close to the emergency vet. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I get it. You know, things happen. Maybe there was another animal that came in and had a real emergency, you know, like there's terrible things that happen. I understand. And so I went home, and the vet called me like 10 minutes later and was like, yeah, we accidentally gave your dog subcutaneous fluids when we weren't supposed to, and too much for his size. And I was just like, what? And she's like, but he's okay, and he should be ready to go, and they're gonna send you they're gonna call you with discharge information in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay. At this point I was annoyed, but I was like, all right, as long as he's all right. And then no one called me for like half an hour, and I was like, that's it. So I called him and I was like, somebody better call me, and they better call me soon, or I'm coming over there and I'm getting my dog. And they were just like, we'll leave a message. And literally like 20 minutes later they called me. They're like, here are the discharge information. Come get your dog. And the thing is, like, this particular hospital, it's an excellent hospital. The treatments itself, like the work they do is excellent. And I've spent literally, guys, $10,000 to $15,000 on the 3 dogs there for emergency reasons and surgery reasons. And so I highly, they do excellent work, but they are obviously overrun because other hospitals, vet hospitals have closed during COVID and haven't opened. And so they are just, you know, struggling, and I get it, but I was just like, I was not happy. I'm taking the deepest shade. That, you know, I think there's a lesson in that for all of us. It's not about making a mistake. I think people can forgive you if you make a mistake, but you need to communicate that you did it, and you need to do that early. Like, if you mess up something, say, hey, I messed up, here's what I'm doing to fix it, and I wanted you to be aware as quickly as possible. Because if someone had just told me what was going on early on, I mean, yes, I wouldn't have been happy, but I would have been like, well, okay, you know, at least I'm being communicated with, and I wouldn't have driven all the way there and then gone all the way home and then back and then been irritated. So I think, you know, for all of us, if you make a mistake and you do something and it's a problem, as quickly as you possibly can, let people know, hey, this is what happened. I think it's easier to handle. I think the mistake too many people make is they want to, like, oh, you know, we'll just try to fix it without saying anything and wait until it's like better and then tell people. It's like, that is not a good idea for the person on the other end, because now they're annoyed. All right, so I'm gonna go with the Yano Series 01 brush, and I'm gonna take that red shade. I'm not in love with the red shades, I admit. They're not really my thing, but I know they're very popular. So we're gonna go in very lightly. And I'm gonna put it on the eye, like in a light wash, just very, very lightly. And then I'm gonna use the topper shade over it. So yeah, that was my day. And now I'll send you, I'll put a picture of little Harper and what he looks like right now. Oh my gosh, it's so pathetic. He has a cone and a little like thing on his little thing on his foot, on his little paw. And he's very unhappy with me that I left him, and I'm just like, I felt terrible. I'm a bad mommy. Taking the sparkly shade. Yeah, I feel absolutely awful like that I left him, and I mean, I'm sure they treated him very well. They always do. I just, you know, he was there for 5 hours to have a toenail taken out. So, you know, and he's blind, so, you know, when he's in a place that he doesn't really know, he gets nervous. I mean, rightfully so. He doesn't know what's happening. So I felt terrible. I was like, I'm a bad person. All right, let's use the Rephr 03. We'll go in with the deepest brown shade. Put that under the... So anyway, I'm a little tired and my thoughts are just combobulated. Okay, so again, it looks really pretty. This one's not my favorite color story, I have to say. Mostly just because of the red. I mean, the browns in here and that like topper shade I think is beautiful. But the red, I don't know, the reds just aren't my thing. It's not that they don't look nice. Like I like the Mitza palette in the Dior. I didn't think I was gonna like that, and I really liked that on me. It's just like red isn't my thing. So let me bring you in to see the look. Then we'll put on mascara. I don't have a new mascara. I'm gonna do the Merit mascara again so you guys can see how that looks. I think the Merit mascara is really pretty, so I'm trying that out. And the Bite mascara. Again, I'm gonna have updates for all these things, but I've been using those two primarily. Love them. So let me bring you in close so you can see the look. Then we'll put on mascara and then we'll head to lips. So here's the look with no liner, no mascara. And you can also see the complexion at this point with the foundation and the bronzer, blush, and highlight, which I actually do think looks very nice. Okay, let me do mascara and we'll get right back. Okay, so look is done with mascara and my weird wonky eyelash over here. If you guys have watched before, you'll know I have this one eyelash that does this. It goes left, I don't know why. Anyway, this is the Merit mascara, which I really like. It's a really good mascara for like an everyday good mascara. Like it goes on easily, it gives you a nice length. I don't think it gives a tremendous amount of volume, but it looks really good on. It separates the lashes. It gives a nice length. And I just think it's a really good everyday mascara. I've also noticed it doesn't smudge, which is what I think a lot of us are looking for. Again, updates will be coming, but for now, I definitely would recommend it. All right, let's move to lips. I'll move you out just a little bit. All right, so first thing we're gonna use is the Suqqu liner. This is in shade, I don't remember the shade. I'll put it down below. Don't remember. It's not on the handle because the way Suqqu works is they have refillables and then they have a holder. So the holder, you put this in here. The refillable says it's 02, but I feel like there was a name. It may just be 02, but that's the shade. Let's go ahead and try it on. Good, off the bat, I don't have anything bad to say. I like the way that you can roll it up and down. That's, you know, all the way down into the holder. I like the fact that it's refillable. That's a great thing. I am very picky about my liners, my lip liners especially, because my skin is so dry. I don't like things that pull, but I also want it to stay, which is hard to find. Eyeliners, same thing. And the Chanel liners and the Sicily lip liners are my favorites. The new Dior reformulation is very close. You know, we talk about reformulations and how usually they're worse, but the Dior reformulation of their eyeshadows, the Quince, in my opinion, is better. And the lip liner, in my opinion, is definitely better. Again, for my taste. So this liner is good. I don't see anything wrong with it. We'll see how it stays. That's usually the rub. All right, so the look that I have on my eyes is kind of pinky. I was gonna use the Penny Beige by Gucci, which I know you guys do want to see, and I promise I'll use it in a future look, because I think the shade's gonna be great. But I don't think it really goes with the eyes. So what I'm gonna use instead is the Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss. I did pick up one, yes. And I have it in Pillow Talk, so this should work, because Pillow Talk is a pinky beige. Yep, that definitely works. So a couple things about the Happy Kisses. One, they're sticky. They're like sticky. Two, I feel like once you roll them up, they don't roll back down. Maybe that's just happening to me. So just, I don't know. The shade is really pretty in the Pillow Talk. I don't think that, I mean, it's Pillow Talk, but it is a very pretty shade. I like it for me, for my coloring. The two things I'd say about it, it's sticky. Like it's like a thick glossy balm kind of thing for your lips. It actually feels really good on the lips, especially for someone like me who has really dry skin. I really like it, but it is like thick and sticky. So it has a lot more color, a lot more pigment than I thought it was going to. So it's not like a sheer gloss at all. It's thicker and it has like an opacity and a shade to it. So I actually do want to pick up more of these because I really like it. But again, this would not work under a mask, just saying. But I really like them. So I hope she keeps them. I hope they become part of her permanent rotation. Okay guys, final look. So, you know, from all the things that I picked up, the lists, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I really like, and I would like to pick up more of the blushes because I think it melded really well with my skin. Love the shades. Maybe I'll add some of those to my Sephora sale cart. Becca, I now feel like I need to get some more of the shimmers because I think that's a beautiful powder on me and I think it worked really well. The Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss, I really like this formula. Like I said, it's thick and kind of sticky, but it has an opacity to it and it does stay. I might want to get like actually a lighter shade because they're way more pigmented than I thought they were going to be. And I only got the Pillow Talk, so maybe I'll add that to my Sephora cart sale. I don't know. Sephora sale cart. Close. And the Suqqu foundation, so far, I really like it. I think it looks really nice. It does have a glow to it. It's not looking cakey on my dry skin, which is a miracle because I have dry skin. So, you know, we'll see. The Suqqu Eyeshadow Quad, this is 05. It's a beautiful quad. It's just not really my color story, but again, I think it looks really nice on, and if this is a color story that you're interested in, absolutely pick it up. Yeah, the Merit mascara, again, as I said, I really like, and I promise updates are coming soon, guys. I'm getting through. I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get through all the new stuff, and the summer releases are gonna drop. That's what always happens to me. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.